How you doing, everybody? It's your boy Maurice Valentino,
And Traven Hardy. Welcome in, guys. Welcome back.
and we are in a very special recording, a live recording video this time, so you can see our beautiful faces. Just kidding, of the Tajiri League podcast, and we're doing the Tajiri Awards 2025 for the first time for our podcast. So it's been a really great year of Tajiri. It's been a really good 11 episodes of the podcast. We've been kicking a lot of butt on it. It's been a lot of fun. And we've had just a great time with you all this entire year, doing battles, doing different events. We can go into it. We're going to, but I just like to thank you all first and foremost before we go into our awards of what people won this year for all their competitors. Oh, that beat knocking. Golly, God
A
damn.
little too loud.
Beat
Hold
kno-
on.
No, it's in a good way. No, turn. What'd you say? Turn it up.
Making
Turn me
sure.
up,
Making
turbo.
sure, dog.
Turn me up, turbo. But no, that's all right. Um, but Traven, any words you want to say before I get into it and what this is going to be about?
Nah, my man's gonna lead the show for the most part today. Hope everybody can hear me. Hope everything's coming in clear. Hopefully the internet stays faithful throughout the live stream. Pray to the internet gods. And I'm doing everything manually back here. So if I seem a bit distracted, it's because I am. But bear with me, man. We got a good show prepared for y'all.
He's on. We have somebody on the YouTube chat right now, so that's pretty good. So yeah. All right, cool.
Excellent.
Let's get into it, man. What is Tajiri for those who are just listening or those who want to see? Tajiri is an all-black Pokemon League for those of the African diaspora. To have more people who are of the African diaspora or direct descent have more fun in Pokemon without learning about the racism and anti-blackness that persists in gaming, not just Pokemon, but gaming in general. We've had a great year. Tajiri has turned 4 years old this year. It's turning 5. We do a lot of different things. We do a gym league program, a ranking cup. We do trades. We talk about Pokemon. We talk about video games. We talk about politics. We go and meet at conventions. We do so many amazing and cool stuff. And in that, we have our own lore, we have our stories, we have our own legacies, and it's been a great. We are one of the only active Black Pokemon leagues going on right now because it was a big movement in the 2020 and the beginning of 2019 with Arjana and so many other regions and people that we met. But it's kind of phased out of battling, and these people are still there. They're still communicating about anime and gaming and real life. Real life took, but Tajiri is all about battles, all about activities, and still trying to produce the world's first Black Pokemon champion in the VGC Worlds Masters. But even outside of that, we just want to have fun battling and competitive formats from singles, doubles, tournaments, whatever you name it. We have an incredible staff. I want to shout out them first. I shout out our kings of the region. We have myself, Maurice Valentino, Kendall Ford, who's one of the founders, the person who originally put together the page, Chris Shade, our wonderful other than Traven, our wonderful tech manager and marketing manager, Rich Mack, who's one of our external partnerships manager, and DeAndre Winbush, who has been super incredible in maintaining the culture every day. We want to thank our moderators, other than Traven. We have, sorry, I'm forgetting y'all. We have Anthony Herbert, who's done the draft league, and he's also done a lot of tournaments and seeding. We have Amethyst, who recently retired from her mod position, but as the first woman moderator to Jerry, she's done so much to, accentuate the culture and just make it as beautiful as it is as a Black woman. So shout out to her. And then we have a whole bunch of moderators, and we have a whole bunch of people contributing to the culture. So yeah, what's good? We have Josh on there. Shout out to that. Shout out Josh. Shout out Josh. There's been a lot of great stuff. Let's talk
We
about
got a
this year.
few people that could jump in if ever you want to include them. We got Josh in here. We got Sizzle in the backstage. Just let me know if you want me to drop them in. If you want to say anything.
Drop them in, man. They gonna convene the whole
Hey,
thing. Yeah. Hey, but the
hey,
cameraman, this is a lot. This is a special episode, okay? What's up, y'all?
Hey, what's
hey,
good?
what's up?
What's up, man? We got the whole family here tonight, man. This is a very special episode.
Hey,
But
thanks
yeah,
for joining.
thanks for joining. I'm gonna give a special intro to all these individuals. We have so many parts of the Champions League, the Ranking Cup, the Masters 8. We have our just people who are casual, people who just like flicking it up, people who talk about anime and everything of the sort. So it's been a long year. Traven, before I go on, or any of our people who are on here today, such as Feek and anybody else, from last October to this October, what has been some of your favorite parts of Tajiri before we get into what these awards are about? So talk about some of your favorite parts of this entire year from what we call Tajiri calendar year, not from January, but from October 2024 to October and November right now. So talk to me.
Okay, I'll say just starting off. There's a few people I didn't even really know very well or battled about last October. And then I watched like new trainers come up and become a force in these tournaments and become a force in the in the ranking cup. Some of them climb all the way up. Hey, you love to see it because like it's been a region for a while. I can remember being like just starting off and barely knowing anything, and I like to see people join this shit, get real into it, and then start like kicking ass. It's been one of my favorite things of this past year. Seeing a lot of people really, really start whooping ass. That's been dope.
That's been amazing. Anybody else? We got our two people on who came just on here just to be silent. You hear them, Traven? Terrible.
Nah, I'm
Hey, there we go.
How about to say?
Sick shirt.
There we go. Look at you.
Hey.
What, Pete?
All right, go ahead.
Good
Go ahead.
job.
What's been some of your favorite parts?
I would say the Halloween tournament because that started like my competitive journey.
Man, it was
going on in the ranking cup.
Second win, bro.
Word, my first ever tournament win. I'm trying to find another, and I just got eked out of Masters 8 by a hair. Shout out to Traven for beating me.
Man, that was crazy.
But yeah, it's been a good wild ride. I enjoyed every minute of it.
Okay, cool, man. No, when I talk about you, Josh, man, we call him Lion. I'm glad his ass Rod ain't here, okay? Goddamn, bro. He be pie-roaring it up, okay? But no, man, when you beat me in that one, bro, and of course it was an RNG involved. The game did not like me, but you really come up as a battler. In a lot of the tournaments, you've really done your damn thing, and it's just like the Ravens winning the Super Bowl in 2000 and then winning for another Super Bowl in 2012. Your time is coming, man. Keep being consistent, but we're proud to see your development, Generation 2.
Bro, I was so lucky that Thunder missed.
I went back to my team and I felt like, oh, Yeller, I got to take him to the back, yo. You feel me? Like, you can't be missing like that in the tournament, Oh, my God. Peak any moments from October, from 2024 to October now. So, yeah.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Yes, sir.
All right, I guess it would be the whole draft league was crazy, and the Tajiri festival was lit. I was surprised at how many great teams the new players that came in had. I was shocked. I was like, oh shit, they got some team building skills. So it was a lot of upsets in that thing, and it was fun battling a lot of people. I don't get to battle like Ryan. Me and Ryan don't battle that much, so it was fun battling him, Sean, Stanley. Stanley had a nice team. Motown had some crazy stuff. Ant had some broken hacky shit. So, but it was fun. It was fun. But yeah, there was some nasty teams there.
I'm trying to say, man, I'm glad you had a good time. The draft league and everything, that's more recent. But I'm going to talk about all the cool things that happened this year, right? All right, so we're going to get into the memories. But what are the Tajiri Awards, right? There's so many things that represent a culture, right? How does a little online Black Pokemon League have culture? So we're going to get into that. So, Traven, are you ready to show? We're going to start with the best sportsmanship award.
Let's do it. Hold on, bro.
Okay.
Got
do a little drum roll, everybody.
May not get the drum roll.
This beat is crazy. Sean produces.
Hey.
So, this is not a whole contest where I'm rubbing myself on the back, but this has been voted by the populace of Tajiri. Best sportsmanship award has been me. I know it's a crazy way to start off, but I did some people vote for me. I really want to say I appreciate it. When you're battling, you're not supposed to be a dickhead. There's a lot of dickheads in Pokemon, in this Black Pokemon League. When they win or lose, they'll say some crazy stuff out your mouth. They'd be like, someone like, good game, and someone said, no, it wasn't, but you did your best. That's not good sportsmanship. You ain't got to come up the side of your neck, okay? We're so used to coming up the side of our neck, we forget how to be people. So I appreciate everybody. I'm just trying to be cool. As the leader, I have to represent a very good, one of the leaders, I have to represent a very good structure of hey, man, if you win, it's a good game. I saw how you did your best. Sometimes it could be a bit toxic because I'll 6-0 somebody and said you did a good job. You feel me? That is kind of toxic. So I'll take that, right? But I appreciate the sportsmanship award and just thank you. Anybody got anything else to say about that? But I do appreciate everybody voting me for that. Anything else?
Yeah, I mean, well-deserved award. I think Tajiri has come a long way in sportsmanship. I feel like we've done a good job in curating that environment, making sure that we all know, because we've had our moments where we learn from them, we grow. I'm somebody that tends to crash out when I lose, and it's never like, hey, you suck. It's always like, oh my God, I keep losing. It's just like the 5th loss in a row. I'm gonna freaking lose my mind. And it's never like against the person I'm playing. It's always like, oh my god, guys, I'm just gonna quit. I'm just gonna throw the switch in the freaking trash. But no, like sportsmanship, you guys are killing it. And like, yeah, I feel like it's well deserved. You're never one that's like actually toxic. You know what I mean? Somebody that's gonna really make you feel bad when you lose. So I think it's a well deserved. Like obviously, there's a few people that could have gotten it based on how well everyone has been lately. So like, you know, it goes right.
All right, great. And one thing I'm gonna also do, I'm gonna start reading some of the nominees for these things too. So yeah.
Dope.
But yeah, anybody else?
Get that last part.
Okay.
Cut out.
Sorry about that. I cut out. My fault. Yeah, sorry. I'm good. I'm good now. So is anybody else anything else? Okay. Cool. If not that, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get to the nominees of just the next category. I'm start reading off the nominees to see who did what and how. Preliminary,
Gotcha.
Primary voting. All right, cool. Let's get all the nominees for see all the nominees are the final ones for these categories. Well, this beat is knocking, yo. You said Sean made it?
Yes, sir.
That boy bad,
Killed
yo.
that shit.
Golly. All right, cool. Let's talk about let's go to the award for, and you're doing straight off the drive, right, Traven?
Yeah.
Okay,
Go
cool.
back to this. Yeah,
Okay.
let me know when you're ready for it, and I'll hit you with the drum roll next time.
All right, cool. Let's read off the nominees for Best Tajiri Act. So this is an easy category because you have 5 people, but you have Kendall Ford, Maurice Valentino, Chris Shade, Rich Mack, and DeAndre Winbush. So you can give me a drum roll.
You got it.
And the freaking symbol is killing me. It is Kendall Ford. Give me a round of applause for Kendall Ford real quick. Really good stuff.
Round of applause.
Round of applause. No Rocka Flocka. I was about to say something appropriate, but you feel me? Kendall Ford, man. He's the original founder of Tajiri. If we're being technical, he's the one that said we should start our own thing because these niggas are bullshit. Okay, so that was his type of thing. Kendall Ford is the Ice King. You know, no offense, Shem. Okay, Freeze King. But Kendall has been an admin. He's always no nonsense. People call him dad. But even with his new job, even with starting school, he's really came as a force and did a really good stuff as an admin. I've been going for admin of the year for like a couple of years. I've been trying, but Kendall really is consistent. Everybody loves him no matter what goes down because he's able to set a standard, still be cool. No pun intended. Rod, don't say shit when you hear this. I think Kendall Ford has been a really good admin. He always has been, but this year he's taken it to another level of maintaining a really good culture and a really good sense of style, you know? Anybody else want to talk about Kendall? Any of our guests or anything of that sort, or anybody? Or Traven, you want to talk about Kendall?
Yeah, if you've ever met Kendall, very professional guy. I'm not surprised about him winning the best admin. My guy takes everything very serious. And, you appreciate that. In a world where, like, the structure could fall by the wayside, you need those people that are, like, super structured, no nonsense, by the book. Those people are the staples. And without people like that, we wouldn't be able to keep this thing going so long. So a much-needed presence. We appreciate them. And, congratulations, Kendall.
Your words, Josh Feek, about him. If not, then we'll move on.
Yeah, I'll say something quick. Kendall always keeps it structured, keeps it professional, keeps it on point or whatever. Shout out to the Ice King. Keep it cool. No pun intended.
He
definitely had my vote when going through this final preliminary round.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome. Don't give that nigga Rod no ideas, y'all. Okay, he has a whole book where he writes these down. I know it. All right, cool. That's pretty much it, and we can move on to our next one if no one has anything. Again, you after I'm speaking, even when I'm speaking as well, Josh or Feek or anybody in the comments can chime in. Congratulations to Kendall. All right, let's talk about Best Tajiri Moderator. We're even counting Amethyst because of all the work that she's done to do the Berry Blast contest, to be even here for us during BlurCon. She's just very incredible. We love our Black woman. She's really done incredible. So we have 3 moderators. We kind of siphoned down to a little bit of moderators because we want to make sure that we don't have moderators for the sake of having moderators. A lot of regions have moderators just to have moderators and people who don't really moderate. So we don't give a fuck about that, okay? We give about efficiency. So let's read out the nominees for best moderators. Amethyst Van Dyke, Anthony Herbert, and Traven Hardy. Can I get a drum roll, please? And the best Tajiri moderator is Anthony freaking Herbert. Congratulations on the new baby, on the baby Herbert coming home. Love this. I'll tell you, Anthony has been with Tajiri ever since Arjana. There was one time him and I got into it, but he's a busy guy. And I took it personal because I'm a hard ass sometimes. But he's always been loyal to the region ever since Team of City. He's one of the best battlers in Arjana, when it came out. He was even doing really good in the Chaos League and the Battle Tower. And he won the first ever Tajiri Festival, So he did really, really incredible, man. In addition to that, he's also won a couple lover tournaments or come really high placed in them. He does really good in tournaments, and he's not a bad player. He's an incredible player while working a full-time job, while being a good husband, and while being an incoming father. Him and Kendall Edgerton, even when Kendall Edgerton was tied up with a bunch of stuff, he's designed the draft league for the last 2 years along with Kendall Edgerton. And even when Kendall Edgerton was a little bit more out this year because of busyness, Anthony really, really stepped up and not only created our seeding system for our tournament to make tournaments more equitable and for our veteran players, but the draft league is one of the best. It's the best draft league I've ever participated. I lost to Theek in the qualifier for the finals and the tiebreaker, but it was exciting. It was thrilling, and that's freaking Anthony Herbert, man. So he's worked along with everybody. He's been a moderator that admins can rely on. We love him, and we love what Tajiri's become because of people like him. So shout out to Anthony, man. All around what a moderator is supposed to be. Any other comments about Anthony?
Oh, well deserved. He is a really good, hard-working moderator. So, I think it was a good one. I'm glad he won this one.
Yeah, me too, man. Me too. I really want to say Traven went freaking crazy, bro. You went crazy with designing the website, updating the website, working with our interns, working on a new system that we're going to premiere soon. Okay, some stuff that we didn't talk about yet. I brought it to the stream just in case. We're going to debut it at the end of the stream.
Oh,
feel me? Yeah.
Way.
I love it. All the moderators. Traven was my vote. We can't even talk about how much Amethyst does. So yeah, you're my vote, bro. Traven.
I appreciate you, dog.
Yeah. Amethyst also was really, really good. These all make up a dynamic team. So out to all the moderators. But thank you, Anthony, for all you do. Any other comments? Cool.
Hey.
All right, let's get started with our next category. All right, and we're talking about the next is going to be best Tajiri tournament hosts. Ooh, let's read off the Tajiri tournaments that we had this year, y'all. We had a lot of tournaments, in fact. I'm gonna read off all the tournaments really quickly because like all of what we had this year, we had a crap ton of tournaments this year. Okay, so let me talk about all the tournaments that we had this year. Let's start off. We had duel and duos with Sean Green. We had dual threats. Okay, my fault. We had Tajiri's Thematic Brawl run by Latreille Chipley. This is the last tournament Latreille did before retreating out the scene. That was one of my favorite tournaments. Traven, that was your first Tajiri tournament. I think you won. That was incredible. And your military thing was incredible, bro.
I appreciate that.
That was tough as a motherfucker, okay? The BST games with Otel's crazy ass. Otel was doing really good. He was going through a lot of sickness issues and a couple other family issues, but he snapped with that, okay? Chase had his first ever tournament, the Villains of Gotham tournament. That was incredible work. So shout out to him, okay? So the Villains of Gotham was amazing. Amethyst did the Tajiri Little Cup Berry Blast again, so shout out to her. Then we had Kendall 4 with Dual Threat 6. Dual Threat 6 was crazy, bro. We could use Reg G and Legends for the first time. That was nuts. But we had Team Wars, Kendall 4, Team Wars, Tajiri Wars, Tajiri Team Wars 3, and Tajiri Team Wars 4. What was up with Kendall this year, yo? These Team Wars were crazy, yo. What's with this guy, yo? That was nuts, too. Student mentor tourney, me and Charles Rie. We'll talk about that, but if you know, you know. We have This Draft League 2025 by Anthony Herbert and Kendall Edgerton. Weather Wars 2 by Chris Shade, which is also a banger. And then the Masters 8 Fall 2025 tournament by Kendall Ford Jr. So let's give a round of applause. Let's give a drum roll, please.
A round of applause for the yes, sir. And drum roll.
And the Best Tajiri Tournament Host Award is a tie. 2 tournaments, Maurice Valentino and Charles Rie for the Student Mentor Tourney, and then Anthony Herbert and Kendall Edgerton for the Draft League. Oh my God, it was a photo finish and a tie. Feek is here, right? Regardless of whether his internet popping or not, he was in both these bangers, and he can talk about that. Anybody in the YouTube chat, I wonder if the YouTube chat's talking about this, but the Student Mentor Tourney was also nuts, and then also the Draft League was crazy from start to finish. We had a lot of upsets. We had some new champions. Never seen nothing like it. But I'm gonna be not loquacious for a second. I'm gonna let y'all talk.
And the Draft League was fun, even though I got my buns thoroughly kicked most of the time. West Coast Wobbuffets. We had a good run. We had a good run. Had to make a switch towards the end of the season that helped tremendously, but ultimately West Coast Wobbuffets did not get it done in the Draft League. So it was fun though. I will say it was some of the most fun that I've had, and it was a well-deserved award. You know what I mean? I think it was good, and I like the Student Mentor Tournament. Absolutely get rid of the future and past Paradox gems in that tournament. That's all. That's honestly, that's it. No, that shit was fun too. Honestly, that was a good one. I had to try to enforce some mental tactics in that tournament and try to get some dubs off. And then I think we got Dacadus. You're in here now.
No, we ain't. You just got left.
Did he leave? I dropped a bit. Hey,
that boy, you would never know what that man gonna say out of his mouth, boy. But any other people want to talk about those 2 tournaments were nuts, and I'll go on my take on it. Is that Lorenzo? Anybody? 5, 4, 3, 2.
Sorry, my thing's
right, being
weird.
Go.
There we go.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Hey, there we go.
Yes.
Okay,
yeah.
Cool. No, the Student Mentor Tournament, definitely, everybody showed up for that thing. Like everybody, from Stanley to Mage, everybody showed up and did their thing. I was finally able to beat my sensei for the first time, so that kind of got me a little bit hyped. Just a smidge.
This nigga get to come on camera to get mad. That's the only time you can get Feek motivated. Keep going, Lorenzo. Keep going. He'll say something. Go ahead.
No, and then let me stop before he come for me, bro. Let me stop.
Keep going, man.
But no, honestly, everybody did their thing, man. Like, it was a lot of fun. I'm pretty sure everybody learned a ton. So it's just a lot of fun. Shout out to y'all, man. Wait for the tie, bro.
Cool. Anybody else? Okay. Wow. What can I say? I'm going to start with the Student Mentor Tourney. Charles Rie came to me with an idea, right? He wanted to have something showing the mentorship in Tajiri. And I was like, well, mentorship is big in what we do. But if you want it styled after the Champions Ball, there has to be rules in place. Because we do this thing in Tajiri, coined by Feek, farming. If you weak, you about to get farmed. That's just the way. You about to get farmed for points. Rake it up. Bring the hoe out. You about to get farmed, okay? So that's one thing. In the Student Mentor Tourney, I said we had people pick who their mentors and mentees were about to be. So we had 5 mentors. We had Feek, we had myself, we had Charles Rie, Kendall Forge, Latre, and then we had also DeAndre. All of us is mentored like a lot of people. But the people most chose were myself and then Charles Rie. A lot of people, right? He's very humble. Can be a little rambunctious sometimes. That's his, his whole Gemini coming out. But he's mentored a lot of people. And if we going into the messiness of it, if it wasn't for Latre, we wouldn't have Shade, Charles Rie, and a whole bunch of niggas that came under him. But only the person who rocked with Latre was Sean. So there was only 2 people for Latre. And then I know he was hot. Everybody was like, that's the drama. What Cardi B said, am I the drama? because Traven used to rock under both Shade and Latrey, but he went up with he went up going with Charles. Charles was the team to beat. Even Scotty Plott didn't go under Kendall. He went on Charles. So they all came with bangers. You got to use the gym teams of your mentors, which meant my teams got to use the fairy gym, the dark gym, as well as the ghost gym, and then the future past paradox gym and the fairy gym. So it was tight. I picked a lot of underdogs. I picked Stanley, Lorenzo, and then Madge. And I was like, what the dude saying on ESPN? No one's believes in you. No one is gunning for you. And I knew Stanley's a difference. I knew Lorenzo and Madge wasn't where they wanted to be as compared to their predecessors. But I said the only thing that makes a difference if you throw motherfuckers in the fire. So I threw them in the fire, and they came out champs because definitely they got that baptism that Feek talked about. Yeah, they did get farmed a little. They didn't get farmed. When people was trying to farm them, they farmed back. And they just didn't let themselves get no points. So it was a big tournament of growth. That's what mentorship is supposed to be. Scotty went crazy. Feek went crazy. And Feek cussed out Malik, who's his mentee. And he was like, it's like that anime where you bump somebody on the head and say, you idiot, baka. But when you get to use your mentor, you get to use their gym team. Because of that, if it was not for Malik, then Feek's team would not have been able to use the past paradox team. And when I tell you, that was the most dangerous team of the entire tournament. So he needs to thank Malik because that's how they came off with so many points. He would have did excellent under Charles, but it was because of Malik chose Feek that Feek had to be a captain. So that tournament was full of twists and turns. Feek only lost to the Scotty with his gym team, but it was disgusting. The whole thing was nasty. It got contentious. It was a lot of talk. You feel me? It was wild, man. We're just talking about you. Yeah, he got that gotcha Akuda thing. So it was tight. So that's the student mentor tourney. The draft tourney.
That's how you say that?
Yeah, Madge. Majesty.
Yeah. Nah, the anime.
Gotcha Akuda. That's what I called it. What do you call that?
Hey, you don't even want to know. I can't say it on the street.
Gotcha Akuda. No, I can't say that.
See, that's what I was saying. I don't know how to pronounce it, bro.
You're all
public school in Kentucky, dog. We like 49th or 50. I'm sorry. Also, I'm gonna say this too. When niggas try to farm with you, you gotta show them you ain't no hoe.
Amen. That draft league was something, bro. I'll talk about the draft league real quick, bro. Draft league was a lot because there was a lot of upsets. Othell drives in weird builds. So that shit was perfect for him. Scotty also did really incredible. Jamie James was a person last year, but Jamie James had put on his goddamn coach hat, okay? Triple J Jr. been doing his thing because Jacoby was a dark horse. He came in half last season and it good, but he's been dominating. Yo, prep for me, bro. Like, I met him at the FirstCon and MomoCon this year. He became a champion this year, and I've held him back at bay on his gym challenge. But boy, did that boy want to get his lick back, okay? He was not feeling that. So Jacoby is my pick for this champion. The draft league champion is about to come up, but that shit was nuts. Any other words about the draft league or the best to Jeremy tournament host? We appreciate it because it took a lot for me, Charles, Kendall, and Anthony Herbert and Kendall Edgerton to put together. So it was a three-way tie. It's a three-way tie between best tournament. Kendall's Team Wars was also incredible. Like, Kendall's very creative. So it was a three-way tie. Crazy category. Okay. That's pretty much it, y'all. All right, we can go into our next one about the Best Champ in the Making award. What makes a champ in the making, right? Not like the video games, but even if somebody is a champion, this goes for most likely to make Masters 8, number 1, most person to get champion status, to reach reigning champion status, to get God Tajiri title. Who has that hero energy of they're going to win everything? Let's read off the categories. Let's read off the, not categories, let's read off the nominees. Give me a second. Come on, you hate me. Best Champ in the Making awards, we got it's between Feek Muhammad and Jamie James. Any words about these two? Any words about these two trades?
These two definitely give you champ in the making, honestly. But like, weird. I feel like, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it's weird because in my eyes they're both already champs, and it's hard to think of champ in the making because when I think of those two, because they do already display that elite level of battling.
Mm-hmm. So it's kind of about like,
guys are dope.
They're going for like, they're going for like God of Tajiri title, right? God of Tajiri title is when you have Masters 8 #1, reigning champion position, and then have won for Tajiri tournament. It's a hard feat to do. There's only been 3 people: myself, Kendall Edgerton, and then DeAndre Washington. I'm sorry. So let's give a drum roll.
You got it.
We even had Feek's girlfriend join the region just to vote. So we gonna see what we got. Oh, we already did.
Hold on. Is this not?
I said champ in the making.
That's where are we at though?
Champ in the making.
Let me drop out.
Oh yeah, sorry. That's another. That's one. That's one. There we go. There we go.
Yes, sir. I was about to say it's 1 over. That's why.
It's my fault. That was on me.
Yeah,
so the champ in the Awaken Award is going to be Feek Muhammad. Congratulations, Feek.
Hey.
This is a guy who's been. I'm not gonna hold you. This man don't. You got this on camera, bro. Look at this.
Stop.
No, man. No, man. This isn't a glazed contest. When I tell you, I've been reigning champion. Kendall Edgerton have been reigning champion. Steve and Disco have been reigning champions. DeAndre Windbush has been champions. But the person who most exhibits a champion in everything of the word, like a Cynthia or Lance running around, I feel is Feek. Feek deserved this. Like, he's going for God of Tajiri, and his competition is stiff. He has Jamal Sherman at his prime, myself at my prime. Actually, I'm kind of declining, even though I'm pretty good. He has DeAndre Windbush, DeAndre Washington. He has Scotty, and he has Jamie, all going for God's Tajiri title. And it's tough, but he still climbs to the top. He never stops inspiring people. He's always been active. He's even changed his ways of being ratchet. He's still ratchet, but in a palatable way. So shout out to Feek. This is so well deserved, and he really represents. I think he's going to get God of Tajiri one day, and when he gets it, it's going to be so great, and everybody wants him to have it. So he won.
Congratulations, dog. Well deserved. Well deserved.
Any other words? Anybody? Oh, yeah. Anybody?
Feek is the main reason that my fire in Tajiri hasn't gone out, because every time it starts to dim, he comes in with that Philly attitude, knowing it's gonna get me going, and I'm like, all right, let me wake up real quick, and then I'm gonna go take my nap again. Congratulations, man! Congratulations, you busted your tail for that. So good for you, man.
Feek really did.
Right. Talk about it, Kendall.
Also, thanks for joining.
Yeah, I remember, I think it was maybe about 2 years ago, Feek came in, and he was all right, but he significantly improved in his game. Like, he's doing so much better now. He's so much more of a challenge for me. So.
Yeah, I don't play when it comes to Feek no more, bro. Like, I want him to get the God of Tajiri, but he got to fight some niggas, okay? He got to fight some people. I'll say this. But that's really good. Jamie James Jr. Triple J is also a problem. He beat me recently. He beat me in a match. The singles match, he tore me apart. On the last match, I was going to see if he's going to make the right decision, but he still outplayed me on that very last move. And I said, I want to bait it up for you to use this move. And he went with the right decision. He is one of the best students I've ever had, if not the best. He's a great person. I love Jamie James. He's also done his thing. He beat me in the dual threats tourney at my best. He's done really good, man. Like, he's done so well. But Feek is the man. And shout out to Feek. I hope he gets that God's Jerry title. Now, I messed up Traven. Oh, any other words, Feek? Or it looks like he's about to say something.
it's just Jamal. I just gotta get past Jamal. It's a challenge, but I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna
Bro,
get
that
him.
boy bad, bro. That boy bad. That boy
I ain't been
bad.
whooped this hard. I ain't been whooped this hard for that since Kendall E and DeAndre when I had to beat both of them for that spot. So it's reminded me of that. So it's like, all right, it's a wake up call.
I tell you, man, remember when you kept me out of Masters 8 in 2023? Yo, karma be coming back. Yo, you gonna have somebody.
Well, listen, before that, when Kendall whooped me with Ice Colorex I never seen that thing in my life. And then when he was number 8 and I was trying to get in, and he was killing me. And he was like, bro, you gotta know when to go for the kill. So I kept that in mind ever since that day. I was like, yeah. Because that shit was whipping my butt, man. I didn't know how to handle it.
Everybody in Tajiri has their day. Sometimes you're gonna be the bully, sometimes you're gonna be bullied. You know what I mean? So it'd be like that. The fact, bro, we're all humble here, bro, because anybody can get it literally at any time. Like everybody has their period. But let's go back to the best tournament. I messed up. We can do a little drum roll real quick.
All right, let's
go back.
Do it. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
And let me go back to here.
Thank you. The Student Mentor Tourney and the Draft League 2025 were the best Tajiri tournaments of the year. While Kendall also tied for best host, these tournaments, as we already talked about, were really crazy. So we can skip to the next one after Champion of the Making, which should be the Champion of the Year. Okay, we have a lot of champions. We have over 31 champions now, each with their own legacy. So let's look at the nominees. Every champion that we have already that's currently active, albeit the first ones. Is that the Terrananium that Shade got you for winning the Weather Wars, Kendall?
Yes, it is. It's
That's
got
amazing.
Print Sales and Reuniculus inside.
Hold on, we're gonna have to solo that for a second.
That's amazing.
That's crazy.
That's amazing. All right, cool, y'all. We have every champion. That includes me. That includes DeAndre. That includes Kendall. That includes Jamie. That includes Scotty. Well, Scotty's been also kicking so much ass. It's crazy. He's been living up to his spear name, actually, with the most Tajiri tournaments won so far. But those are all the nominees that we're facing. Can we give a drum roll for the best champ of the year? Not just champ in the making, but the champion of the year.
You got it.
It is Muhammad once again with a second win. Voting counts, everybody. That boy is bad. He represents for the champion. He comes in hard, and even not just being a champ in the making, he always exhibits what a Tajiri champion is supposed to be. If you're looking at the echelon of what we're supposed to do, that's 2 awards in a row. He's won he's doing pretty good for the night. So that's it. Really good guy, really good reigning champ. He's my favorite thus far. He doesn't get on my nerves. He doesn't go. He keeps the guard up. He doesn't make it hard. As much as he's made things hard for admins in the past, he is a really example of how people should behave, like in the level of shit talk per se. So I'll say that about Feek. Any other words about him? I think everybody already said it about champ in the making. So I think we can recycle that for champion of the year, and we can move to our next awards if nobody wants to say anything. But we're gonna go to Chatterbox of the year. Yeah, never will. Let's go to Chatterbox of the year. Okay, let me read the categories real quick. So we have 3 nominees: Lorenzo Waldron, Feek Muhammad, and Rod Spearman. Not the head wave, yo. Chatterbox of the year is, we love y'all all to death, but y'all be talking every day, all day. It could be about nothing, and it could be about everything, or it could be about the most important thing. It'd be like, what are you niggas talking about today? What is going on? Tajiri is a community where we log in, we say good morning, and what the heck's going on for today? And it's usually these 3 that you see. So let's see who won it between all 3 of them. We already talked about Feek. Lorenzo be chatting. Love you, Lorenzo is good, right? It is always good. We love you. You come a long way. Yeah. But the third one is Rod. Love Rod to death. That's my boy. We talk about Sentai, Pokemon and Sentai every day. He's hilarious. I love him to death. Let's give the drum roll
with the dad jokes. Always.
Bro, he never misses a beat. It's like his freaking domain expansion, my nigga. Like, he never misses. It's insane. I'm like, bro, like it's a guaranteed hit. And even if it isn't a hit with you, he's just gonna hit the joke. You could say cold, and he was like, sounds good, doesn't it? More rice. Kendall, didn't you hear? I'm like, Rod, oh my fucking God. When it comes to Lion, Lion, has he ever met you before?
No, not yet.
Yo, he is obsessed. Like it's like his arch niggas.
He had a lion picture for like every occasion. Like I talk about, like when I got COVID one time, he had a lion in bedridden with like blowing his nose. It was insane. Like I take a nap, a lion sleeping. Like anything lion related, he had a Google image for that.
Nice.
It's like
lying around.
Why, Rod? Lying around. And then one time, Lion was like, I'm just waking up. And he posted the sleepy lion. I said, nigga, where do you find this?
This is so funny, dog.
He's funny. So let's see who's the Chatterbox of the year, all right? Can we give a drum roll? All 3 votes is a 3-way tie between these 3 niggas. Would you believe it?
Oh, wow.
For the first time.
That's funny.
That's insane.
Everybody has agreed. Y'all be chatting. As they seen it. That's pretty funny, man. But it's good to talk. It's good to have dialogue. We appreciate y'all, but it's crazy. It's crazy.
I ain't gonna lie. I be feeding a lot off of Rod's energy as far as the dad jokes go. I was wanting him to win because he just be popping up with memes and gifs, and I'm like, how? It just happened. This, like, what?
It's insane. It is insane. I can't. If anybody has any other comments, Traven, Kendall, anybody, these guys are characters.
Nah, you guys are hilarious in the chat. Definitely, man.
Yeah. I'm sure
there's
putting me on blast. But
hey, no, there's a chat that can't be shared due to reasons. But I showed Kendall for the chat. I think I sent it to you. Feek was notoriously, notably one of the funniest people in that. And thing happened during the student mentor when my guy, I won't say too much about it. I'll just say, Feek know what I'm talking about. My man mispronounced a word, and it all hell almost broke loose.
Oh, I remember that. You told me that at the Anime Expo.
Oh my
exactly
God.
What you're talking about. Oh, we can't do that anymore.
Funny, man. Yeah, can't show that on. But my God, was it freaking hilarious, man? Oh man. But day. Hey, look, Chatterbox Award well deserved because these guys can turn something potentially dangerous into the funniest thing that had happened all morning.
Right. In fact, I'm gonna be nice to let Rod have something to crack about. Check this out. I got about 1, 2, 3 QRM plushies. Thank you, Jamie, by the way.
Bro, those are just straight cool, bro. Those are cool.
Fucking sick.
Oh my God. That's crazy, bro. Don't let them see that.
Hell yeah,
like,
dog.
Makes sense. Don't let them see that.
Rod's not here. Somebody has to do it. I'm sorry.
No, you don't. Dude. No, you don't. All right, we're going to go to God of Memes. For the last 2 years, it's been Rod. So let's look at the final nominees for God of Memes real quick, all right? God of
I'll be impressed if somebody beats Rod.
It has been Feek and Rod Spearman. Let's see if he's going for a 3-peat. This is the person who always comes through with the most GIFs, the best reaction, the best memes. I've been going more ham and coming out my arsenal this year, so I didn't make the runoff, but I've been going ham too. Lorenzo's been funny with his. Dwayne steals his. Love Dwayne, actually. I just had to do a Dwayne joke. Love him to death. But some people recycle over people's memes. That's how you know your meme is hot, when people keep showing it. I like when Jamie uses mine. I'm like, all right, this is hot. I like when Kendall uses it. I'm like, okay, this is hot. I like when I use Jamie's or I use Feek's. But let's see who won between these two. Can we get a drum roll?
You got it.
God of Memes 2025 is Feek Muhammad for the 3rd win of the night.
He rigging this. I'm telling y'all, it's rigged. He paid people. He did.
No, listen, the crazy part is, if y'all can hear me, I was trying to beat Rod in this. Like, I purposely was screen recording stuff and finding memes and shit. I wanted this one. I wanted this one low key.
This well deserved. This should be funny, dog.
Oh my God.
Man, when I tell you, it was tough, yo. Rod doesn't miss a beat. So he's won for 2 years straight. Feek has had to go harder than him every single day and harder than everybody else. I'm talking the funniest comments, the funniest memes, funniest greetings in the morning. He has to be up pretty early in the morning. Sometimes he's not early up in the morning as Rod, but he beat him because people love. It's so crazy because the person you might need to think is Dwayne. Dwayne recycles Feek's memes so much, you remember how much Feek has influence. So to the point where Lorenzo goes, "Stop stealing shit."
Bro, like I know niggas gonna nigga, but my goodness, have some class with it. I swear.
Oh my god. But no, Feek's influence is big. It took a lot to beat Rod, okay? It's like someone beating a Goku with memes, but he'll be back like Palpatine. No one's really gone, okay? So shout out
Bro,
to
what you just said made my girl die a little bit in the background.
no one's really gone. Bro, don't get me started on freaking Star Wars, bro. Well deserved. So shout out to Feek. Any other words about Feek's comedy? Because it used to be bad. Kendall used to have to take him, Matthew, and Kai to the side. Like, what are you doing? Why is it always you three? Like the freaking Hot. Yo.
We had the Harry Potter meme too. It was hilarious.
Why is it always you three? Yo, Feek, yo. It's something about a giraffe. It was the most vulgar joke. I said Feek. Jesus, yo. I can't say it on screen, but this guy's crazy. In other chats, he can cut up, okay? But he's Philly to the death of him. So that was a tough category to win. All right, cool. We're going to roll for the most courteous Tajiri member. I remember Harrison won it last year. So let's read the nominees for the most, courteous. Let's see. Give me a second. It was a write-in and courteous. Oops. Here's the nominees. So we have myself and Chase Broadnax made it to the end. So let's see who's going to win. Can we get a round of applause? A little more drum roll. Yeah.
A round of applause for the nominees, and then drum roll for the winner.
And it's me. I appreciate it. Again, appreciate everybody voting. This is the thing. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. I love to help people. Kendall's the best admin, but I really love that people said I'm courteous, man. You always got to be nice. We are building a movement here, Black people. Okay, we're building the Tajiri region. We have corporate deals. We have a lot of staying power in different conventions. We are a worldwide organization. We always keep on the battles. We got so much stuff. We got some stuff on the horizon that I'm going to talk about. Okay, so we got some great stuff. We got technology. We got a real good thing, and it's important that the leaders maintain the guard and the culture. So that's all I try to do. And if I'm courteous for that, I appreciate that. So that's it.
Appreciate you, dog. Well deserved. Once again, I think you're courteous. I think it's a well-deserved award.
Thank you. Appreciate that. All right. So anybody else got anything else to say? We're going to talk about the most improved player. Oh my God, man. Let's look at the nominees for this, man. We had 3 nominees. We had Dwayne Thomas John, even though Feek likes to hate on him because that's his ninja way. We got Lorenzo Waldron, who's my boy. Both the School of Feek and the School of Valentino. So, and number 3, Mage Velion. So let's throw a drum roll really quickly. Let's go straight into it. The winner is Dwayne Thomas Sean, man. This is crazy, man. This is a really tough category.
I'll give it to Dwayne. The last time I battled him, he was a threat.
He beat me.
I wasn't used to that.
Right. He's beaten me for the first time in 3 years, like in terms of, not a match, but in terms of a set. This is like, he did it in the Champions Ball once. It was his team that he used. I didn't believe in his team. To this day, I still contest it. Just joking, just hating. Me and Feek both did that. But he beat me in the Masters 8 to challenge me for my spot. And then he beat me for the future gym. The past Paradox gym. So this is crazy that he was the first member kicked out of Tajiri that was able to come back, setting a new precedent and becoming not just the 23rd champion, but the 27th champion called the Phoenix. He's a student of Feek Muhammad. He's a part of the Fire Leader, clan, the Hotheads, as I call them. He speaks Dwayneese, but he is a very loyal member. He's gotten a lot better, even after, but he's grown up a lot. He's a great father. He is a great family member, and I'm really glad to see Dwayne every single day. And he's really improved in everything. Like, we want him to be an example of what people want him to be in a region. We make jokes a lot, but he's really one of our most loyal members. He's competed in other tournaments and won across other regions. This is an elite player now, and he's learned from his mistakes and potholes. So I think Feek will take. I'll give Feek some credit for that. And anybody who's ever battled Dwayne, he's gotten a lot better.
I enjoy when I battle Dwayne. We'll go into like a private chat later and kind of talk about, you know, where things could have went better, like on either end. But like, he's a big reason I've improved. I take a little bit of offense to the hothead as a former fire gym leader. We are not that hot-headed, maybe just a smidge. But no, honestly, congratulations, Dwayne. Well deserved, bro. I know you and I were talking about that. It was going to be between the two of us, but way to go, bro. Congratulations. And shout out to Maj, too, bro. Way to get in there, man.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Really good stuff. Anybody have comments about Dwayne? Thank you that for Kendall, but Dwayne, he's on my level now, man. And he's like, he got me on one day. He's on my level. And I don't know if I can, he hasn't got my bingo book yet. And it's been a whole year since the bingo books was released. Mind you, the new one's on the way. But yeah, this is he is yet to win the future gym badge for me. And then also my bingo book. But that boy's bad. He's coming up on it, bro. He's very scary. So he's not a recurring villain no more, bro. He is really the Phoenix King. So any other words about Dwayne?
Yeah, I'll say dude did definitely improve. It used to feel like dude was reckless as hell and would come in with shit he could beat you with, but who knows if he's like actually gonna be. It's like I feel that shit because as a battler that was like that and still like that, honestly, I'm more like that than him nowadays, where it's like I'm wildly inconsistent. Like sometimes I could come in and really put belt to ass, and then other times I'll come in and you'll be like, man, what the hell was that? Was you paying attention? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get that because I be inconsistent. Like, I feel like that was my boy, too. Now, he definitely just comes in all business every time, ready to whip ass. And I feel like it was a good nominee. I feel like I voted for dude because, like, yeah, I watched that noted improvement. Dude come in all business, ready to whip ass every time now.
That's what I'm talking about. All right, cool. All right, any other comments? His biggest hater ain't gonna say shit. That's super funny to me. I get that. Not even to the end. All right, y'all. Let's talk about the most.
I'm in the store. Can I get pineapple base bottle? But no, he came a long way. He was ass after. Like Wayne was ass. So he got super nice. I'm in the store. I ain't trying to talk all crazy, but yeah, he was shitty. Yeah, he that man now. I'm gonna give him that. I'll give him that.
Thank you, Feek. Thank you. I'll keep in mind when you're at the store. You can chime what you want. All right, we had a lot of people for most persistent. There were some people that make the final runoff, which is surprising. But we have two people. Shem Grant, who is a new member of the jury. He's Generation 5. Him and Martez are the newest generation, new people of Generation 5. Some of the newest people. And then Chase Broadnax. Who's going to be most persistent? So can we give a drum roll, please?
You got it.
Josh. Most persistent is Shem Grant. In his less than a year in Tajiri, we have all counted him as the most persistent. This is a man who doesn't give up, who doesn't care about no goddamn lore, who doesn't care about no thing. He gonna step up every time because it's got to be all that. You know me? So much to the point, he's told people, yeah, I won in my region. This is my name now. And we was like, hold up. Hold up. But we love the energy. He's been respectful and trash talked, even though people talk to him crazy as well. He's kept coming to the future gym. He's kept coming to the bug gym. He beat Othel in his prime. He reawakened Othel. You know how it takes to awaken that old ass man? Okay? And that's why Othel started putting belt to ass in the draft leagues, because of this motherfucker Shem right here. So Shem awakened the monster that is Othel again. He's awakened a lot of the parts of the league. He's a really great champion. He's our 30th champion that made the champions bottle. He does not know the definition of quit, right? He is He's Madge's eternal rival. They're the best rivals of Generation 5, in my opinion. He's him, man. Shem is him. His nickname is the Evolution because he never stops wanting to evolve. So I love him to death. Congratulations to him. And yeah, any other words about Shem?
Oh, I still have plenty of salt for Shem. I need to battle him so I can beat him. He He really did me in the draft league. I thought I had his Garchomp frozen, solid, and unable to battle, but it just unfolded right at the worst possible time, and he beat me. I almost had that win, and I'm still salty about it.
Bro, I'm still salty about this one loss I had against Chase. I get you. Any other words about him? Oh, actually, I'll tell you the demon of Generation 5 or the bully is not someone from Generation 5. Lion bullied the shit out of all these Generation 5 people. It's kind of crazy. It's actually kind of crazy, bro. Like, every time I looked in it, you know, Lion shot up his defense from 40 to 80 within one season because he was whipping these niggas' asses so much. I said, what's going on? And it's like, Shem loses, Martez loses, Mage loses, Mage loses. I'm like, yo, what's going on? And this is
Robert battled me like 6 or 7 times this season.
Robert came to me about 4 or 5 times before I got sick myself, and he finally got the badge. So, but no, Shem reminds me a lot of Rocky Balboa, bro. You get beat him. He's like, I ain't hear no bell. Like,
I hear no bell.
I need to battle him outside of the gym format because I haven't done it yet, and we both love our crazy build, so it'd be fun.
That boy's stubborn as shit too. Love him to death. I'm saying this out of love, bro. He said, I used the Empoleon since Diamond and Pearl. You're gonna face that same Empoleon, nigga. I stand on it. What he said, Blue Magic, I stand on it. I stand on it. That's my part.
He has the craziest builds. He came to my dark gym with a Thief Cleavor and a Tickle Ambipom, and he won somehow. I'm like, bruh. That tickles me in real life. I was dying laughing.
Wow, dog.
Yo, you tickle on me in battle. I'm gonna have to quit the game. You know what, bro? You got the bash, big dog. You got it. Since you wanna, that's what you want.
I'm like, you got it. No coochie coo over here.
No, Thief is crazy. I haven't seen Thief videos since Pokemon Stadium. So,
I haven't seen this guy since Stadium. That's the only time I've ever seen it in battle.
So deserved that, man. What a lunatic. Love him to death, bro. That's persistency right there. Chase is good. Chase challenged. He's better now after a long conversation, right? Chase's nickname is the Hardy, but Chase had a traumatic thing in an old league. So he came in talking crazy. He beat Feek in 2022 and still hold on to it. Feek did not like him. Charles didn't like him. It got so bad one day. We had to have an altercation this year. Like, we had to come to Jesus moment with Chase. I said, Chase, people are really not liking what you're putting down. So for him to get voted most courteous member, people have seen his metamorphosis. I, Valentino, believe people can change. That's my freaking anime and Christian, thing coming to thing. But he's changed. But when I tell you, he challenged the freaking Future Gym for 10 whole. He challenged it ever since December. He has not gotten it yet. His percentage went down to a point that if he had lost a couple more matches, his percentage wouldn't have qualified for reigning champion. And he still kept going. Jamal and Feek and the whole champions had to sit him down like the Meek Mill meme. You know the one Meek Mill meme with Rick Ross and Yo Gotti, he's pointing his hand like this. They was like, brother, if you keep losing, you're going to lose your percentage. And he's like, you can't keep talking like that. And I put him on Summer Jam. That was the one time I was unsportsmanlike. I was like, I said, you got lucky. I was like, was this lucky? And I was doing edits. I was toxic, man. He brought that out of me. But he's been persistent. That boy's persistent. He's challenging the Elite Four. He challenged the Masters 8. So that was also a good pick about Chase. Chase is mad persistent. Any other one about Chase or Shem? That's not it. Come on, Martez. Yeah, boy.
I think the answer to this question is something with gold. So I think so. It's gold something.
No, it's the beach theme for freaking Fire Red and Leaf Green. So it's the beach theme.
Nah, it's from Diamond and Pearl. I think it's San Gem Town, I think.
It's freaking San Gem.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm so
No,
sorry.
you got it.
You got him at this.
Good shit.
Okay. All right, cool.
We got everybody here.
Yeah, we got a lot of people. So now we're gonna get more strategic strategists, bro. I thought I was a shoe-in for this one. I'm actually it's not sad salty, but I guess people have been more traumatized. It's between me, Jamal. It's in me and Jamal. So let's give a drum roll. It's Jamal. I'm a little salty because I won my third Masters 8. But the thing about it, people have battled me so much, they've seen my favorites. so they can read what I'm going to do to a bit, even in the draft league. I did not change it up because that's when I was losing my love of battling. Luckily, CA has gotten me back into battling and being creative, but I lost my passion for battling after losing a couple tournaments. And I'm like, damn, bro, like, so I'm getting the energy back. So Jamal has been really creative. He's been really strategic, and everybody's kind of seen my strats. Even though I beat a lot of people, they've seen my strats and they've been able to adapt to it. So it's not as fresh anymore. So this is why Jamal takes, in my opinion. But Jamal's bad, man. Jamal's good. You feel me? If it wasn't for my... You beat Jamal by doing something Jamal wouldn't even think about. That's the only way you beat Jamal. And I've beaten Jamal in every turn. I beat him in 3 tournaments back to back this summer because I've had to think, what can I do that he hasn't thought about? You feel me? And 4 tournaments, actually. Since May, I beat him in all the tournaments we've appeared in. He's been one of my final opponents. He's tough as nails. There's always a glitch. And if you can exploit that glitch, you beat him. Otherwise, you have to wake up pretty early in the morning. He's pretty bad. The only way I beat him is because of Chase. I said, you wouldn't expect him, did you? You didn't expect no damn muck, did you? It was the most trolly thing I could think of. What's going to throw off Jamal so much that he's going to think it's so stupid, but he won't have a way to counter it? That was the only way I was able to beat him. Literally. So, anywho.
Well deserved. Dude is a master strategist. I'll say it's always intense having a battle, my guy. He's always prepared, always got something cooked up, and he's seen a lot of stuff. So, like, yeah, common tactics aren't really going to work on dude. Stuff that he's seen you do, not really going to work on dude.
He knows the numbers.
You got to do stuff. Yeah, he knows those numbers better than you would think, man. Dude got it like that. So, like, you can't come in half-assed against my guy. He got a plan for all that. He for sure does. It's like Batman, dog. Contingency plans on contingency plans.
And he got contingency plans. In addition to that, bro, he has a master's degree in mathematics. You feel me? So, yo knows his math. He knows all the calcs. He knows all the things. He on my stream giving calcs and stuff. I'm like, bro, go ahead. All right, yo. That's Dwayne. Look at Dwayne. We got a full house tonight.
Hey, my boy.
Yeah, he won something. All right, y'all. Let's get into most unpredictable player. Let's look at the nominees for that. Give me a second. This is a category that means that, hey, like, these are people who just, they bring some weird shit, and the weird shit ends up working, right? Not even if it doesn't work, it's just weird as fuck, right? So we have 2 runoffs after a long thing of all Tajiri. And the 2 people, we had Chase and Shem in this, but we had Chase, Shem, and then Lorenzo, and then Dwayne. So can we get a drum roll, please? It is a 2-way tie between Lorenzo Waldron and Dwayne Thomas John. This is a tough one. My vote was with freaking Lorenzo Waldron. His champion name is gonna reflect this, but that's the most weirdest thing I've told him. That motherfucker is weird in a good way. I'm like, yo, what are you cooking up? This isn't gonna work. And then when it works, it's like, I don't like you. So it's crazy.
It hasn't worked on Jamal yet, bro. Like, I'm kind of taking a quick break, as you know, to work on my health. But, like, I've come with meta mixed with chaos, and Jamal is still bop. So I'm like, bro, like, but no.
I've caught Jamal a couple times, but not that many times.
Mm-hmm.
I caught him at Jordan a couple times.
Mm-hmm. I say
Lorenzo brings some crazy stuff. Yeah, right. It's kind of, that's why I told him, man, you remind me of Tommy. Like, it's kind of like I never was there for prime Tommy, but if these 2 are similar, it must battling Tommy back then must have been crazy, because Lorenzo, you don't know what the hell, some tricky mind. Then he might, like y'all say, he might use thief on you. You don't know what the hell he gonna do. You don't know what the fuck.
I decided to bring Quash back out of retirement, and I still love it sitting on my Murkrow. But I can't run my Murkrow as much because y'all know what I carry on him.
That's the bad thing about Tajiri. You start to learn play styles and all that. You feel me? Thanks for showing the chat and everything. But yeah.
Thanks, Thanks, Jamie. Jamie's like, he be having me looking at my screen. That's the point. Like, I'm not like listening to the podcast where Mo was like, yeah, he don't really know the meta. I said bet. So I learned the meta, and I'm like, now how do I take this shit and give people headaches?
We love you, man. I don't know what the hell you're doing though, but good stuff though, right? Dwayne has learned my battle style so much that he comes with something peculiar, and he's really, really good. So he's finally learned my battle style more than anybody else in Tajiri, arguably even more than Kendall, and I've known Kendall longer. So it's like he knows my stuff. He knows it just as good as Kendall. Dwayne is a really good player, but both of them have made it work. I like how Feek said Prime Tommy was like the king of experiments, bro. So I wish he's retired now and he comes in like an advisory role. But if he's listening to this, then damn, that motherfucker does it. So shout out to Tommy. But yeah, that's unpredictable. Anybody got any other words before we go to the next?
I'm just thinking. Well, last time I battled Lorenzo, I think it's a long time ago. I think it was the draft league of last year.
It was the Rock Gym. I think Rock Gym was the last time we faced off.
Oh yeah, that's right. You did challenge me in the Rock Gym.
Yep.
Yeah. What did you win with? Like I can't remember. You came with Iron Treads. That was extra bulky, right?
No, Great Tusk. Shout out Jamie for the Great Tusk inspiration, by the way. But no, I came with a bulky Great Tusk.
That's right. Got it.
There you go. Now you gotta fight Jamie, Kendall. Was like, why'd you do that shit, bro? Why'd you make it? But no,
I'm tired of fighting Jamie. He's been helping me practice, and yeah, Jamie has gotten a lot better.
Bro, he's been one of my favorite Elite Four members. He's been the best new addition because he's been defending a lot. He's been ranked number 4. He's been appointed. He's been his dang thing. Yeah, okay. If that's any other, we're gonna go to Motown's Finest Award. Best live streamer, right? Who performs best on stream and everything, right? So me. So we have a bunch of nominees for that one. I'm gonna get on Motown's Finest. We have Maurice Valentino. We have Madge Valion, and then Stanley Labissiere. See, my French is getting really good. You feel me? Haitians in the building. But let's give a drum roll, please, for Motown's Finest. Surprisingly, it's me, and I'm not even saying that sarcastically. I don't have my lovely face up. I don't have the right setup. Sometimes my shit be going out, and I be having some close calls, but I won't lie if the shit I capture on screen isn't magic like MJ doing backwalks, okay? The shit I beat in the Masters 8 performances I've did, the live streams I've done of different tournaments, they've all been crazy fun. You feel me? I've captured some really nasty moments. I've 6-0'd people on screen. It's been very sad. I've beat some people in Kari tournaments on stream. All of them been fun. This is without a freaking camera and stuff like that. So I really appreciate everybody. I like when people like feet chime in. I like when people come in. I'm going to get better one day. I swear, when I get my come up, when I get some bread, it's going to look like I'm going to be big time, okay? So yeah, but thank y'all for giving the Motown's Finest Awards out.
Well deserved. You always do a commitment. It's consistency, bro. We appreciate the dedication.
Thank you. Any others? Okay. All right, cool. Let's go to our next award. Neophyte of the Year. Neophyte means new, okay? Like a person. Like they use Neophyte when they're using like pledging and stuff like that. And so Gen 5 was a very Generation 5 of Tajiri. Had a lot of great people. We had Shem. We had Madge. You had who else was Gen 5? Martez. We've had a whole bunch of people, right? Asan. We have a couple of people, right? But there's been a lot of nominees for it, but we're gonna go to the Neophyte. We have our top 2 people. Real quick. Come on, you. That's not what I wanted to see. We had, it goes between, I'm forgetting one of the most important people of Gen 5, Stanley Labissiere. So the Neophyte of the Year nominees are Madge, Valion, Shem Grant, and Stanley Labissiere. Can we give a drum roll, please? With his first win of the night, it is Madge Valion, the youngest Tajiri champion in history, champion number 29, the hero. He's like Kobe off of One Piece. That boy's going places. His first tournament was the student mentor tournament. That boy came in fire, okay? Golly. Golly. And then talk about he's the first of Generation 5 to reach champion status, beating Shem by a hair. This is the same way I beat Kendall Edgerton, and the same way Jamie James beat Malik Elijah. So it's tight. It's tight and it's crazy. You feel me? So let's talk about these nominees, man, because this has been crazy. He's the youngest in Tajiri history. He's my mentee. He's my newest mentee. The boy's bad, man. He's learned a lot, and he's such a capable father, champion. This is a personality and admin. Love him to death. Shem has been some pressure too. Stanley came in hot. Stanley's first gym battle against me, and we went to the third round. And he's also, I can't believe that singles is not his forte, so he came with it. So I just say it got real hot. So this is a hot category, and all of Gen 5 has been really good going against the Giants in their prime. But Madge has really done his dang thing. Anybody else want to say anything about these two nominees?
Yeah.
The battles that I've had with Madge and Stanley, bro, like they definitely push my creativity to the limit. Doesn't help that we're all, in similar chats, so I can't really pop ideas off of people. But no, like Madge keeps me motivated. Stanley keep me motivated. Like just all around great people and just awesome to battle, bro. Awesome to battle.
Amen.
Yeah, Madge, I remember his challenges in the Rock Gym. I pushed him to the edge to the point where he just came out of nowhere and improved in singles when he's still learning how to do, the typical single strategies like, knowing your speed tiers, knowing how to handle hazards, attack and have dominance at the same time. He really improved on me. I think the third time he battled me, he just came out of nowhere and just beat me.
Love that.
Good stuff. And then Stanley, I need to do a shout out for Stanley real quick because he is the winner of the 2025 Tajiri Festival.
He won?
Yeah, he won. I meant to make a post earlier, but things just kept happening that kept me away from Facebook.
Was it overall points? He won overall points and just won the whole thing?
The whole thing. The final four bracket, he ended up beating O'Sal. So, yeah.
That's incredible.
None of the nominees were anything to joke about.
Dang, amazing work. That's what I'm talking about. Good job. I thought he had lost. He came in saying he lost. But wow.
Oh, no. Stanley won.
That boy bad, bro. That was his first tournament. I mean, other than the student mentor tourney, that is one of Generation 5's finest. I'll put it on Stan. When he gets locked in and he's not distracted by different community stuff, his girl, I know it's like being distracted by your girl, no offense. Everybody knows they got a girlfriend or a spouse or whatever, mind you. Look, yep, you can't say it too loud because she in the back. I see you, Mr. Yep. Look, man, you talk about status condition. That's a status condition, okay?
Yeah, straight up.
Look. So that'll throw off you good. But Stanley, when he locks and he's not distracted, gets it. Really great. Great nominees, y'all. Any other words about these nominees or just the winner?
Mo, you gonna get me in trouble, bro.
Look, man, that's a Pokemon battle you don't want to face. So, yeah. He said it's not. All right, y'all. We're about to get ready to wrap up here. We got a couple more awards. We got the Spike Lee Award. Okay. Spike Lee Award. Spike Lee Award is the award of a person who directs and edits really, really good. They direct, they edit, they do everything. We got 3 nominations for this. We got Stanley LaBissiere, Generation 5 Tajiri, Generation 1's Chris Shea, and then lastly, Jamie James of Generation 4. Jamie James's edits and posting of videos have been so good. Kendall Ford's has been also very good as well. We had a lot of great editors, not just people who post, but people who edit. Let's give a drum roll for our nominees being Jamie James, Stanley LaBissiere, and Chris Shea. And the winner is Stanley LaBissiere, Mr. Haitian man himself, Canadian, right? Our first international win of the night.
He does a really great job. Like he takes out all the scenes where people are selecting moves, he just makes everything flow so well, and he has all the extra details. Yeah, he really does phenomenal stuff.
He designs his own logos and everything. It's actually pretty phenomenal. He's upped his game because of Shade, and he's just taking it in a way that only a Leo man can. So shout out to him, man. He's really doing his damn thing. So I'm really, really proud of him. Any other comments about any of the videos? I love watching Jamie's videos. I love watching Traven's videos. I like watching all y'all videos. But, yeah, but go ahead. Any other comments on anybody else's, like the Spike Lee Award or just other people are nominees? Anything before we go?
I think Jamie's definitely a runner-up.
That boy's bad with it, bro. Anybody else?
Yeah.
Okay.
Any questions?
All right, cool. Let's go to Tajiri's most theatrical trainer. We've had Kai Black win it in the past. In fact, Kai Black is still my favorite theatrical trainer. They did give us, what they say in their language, they give the girls something. You feel me? They was the water gym leader. They did themes every week. They was on some shit like Patch. Like they say in Philly, you on some shit, Patch. So I love School of Shade. Here I come. But shout out to Kai. I just want to give around to Kai. Kai really set the standard for most theatrical trainer. And then the year before was Harrison, right? You know, but we want to just want to give our flowers because Kai also comes during our streams at BlurCon and freaking rocks it out with Kareem Carter. So I don't even know if they're listening, but they did their damn thing. But let's talk about this year, right? Let's talk about this nominees. And I remember Harrison won last year as the Baron. But we have two people that got it, or that was in the runner-up. That wasn't people like Kai. It wasn't Kai. It wasn't Harrison in the runner-up. We are two runner-ups: are Shem Grant and Feek Muhammad. So let's give a drum roll, please. The winner is Feek Muhammad for most theatrical Tajiri trainer. This is their another win for the night. They're like Michael Jackson or Kendrick Lamar or Lauryn Hill.
How much are you paying them, Sensei? I want to know. I want a piece of the bread, bro.
You love me. You really love me.
Y'all niggas, man.
Doing an investigation, see if there's any robbery or any shady business.
That's what I'm saying, Kendall.
Listen. You know how many kids he has and what this economy is? Who you think he paying? He ain't paying me. So come on, yo. He got his own stuff to worry about. Get out of here. So we ain't paying nobody. It's like I'm like, how you know I afford this new suit? You feel me? He signed me a few dollars. You feel me? So just kidding, yo. But no, he ain't paying me. He ain't paying nobody. But Feek been doing his thing, man. He campaigned very well. He said a vote for Sizzle was a vote for something. I don't know, bro. But bro was campaigning like fucking Obama in 2008. Like in 2008, you feel me? He was on Obama's change. Come help a nigga get elected. You feel me? So that was his Sizzle's whole thing, man. So shout out to him. So okay, cool. So that was really good. Shem is also theatrical because he was like, I'll never lose. Yo, Shem was mad theatrical, yo. I love him, man. Let's talk about the next award, which is going to be the toughest rivals. Oh my God. Let's give some. Let's talk about the toughest rivals award. We had a lot. Sorry, I cut out for a second. Toughest rivals award. Generation 5's Maj and Shem. Imagine Shem. Man, those boys are going at it. They even saw each other in the latest Team Wars. And I'm sorry so much to remind you of this trauma match, but all those status conditions, everything that can happen in the match happens. You feel me? Really, really sorry for that. Happens to your mentor, happens to the best of us. They're a really good pair to match up. I love watching them fight. I know that's messy. I love them. Lion and Chase. I don't know where it started. I don't know where it fucking started. You would think it'd be Lion and Rod. I want to correct. Let me tell you something.
Stanley said he wants to correct something. I'm not sure what he wants to correct, but
he does a thing. Othel wanted.
Othel won.
That's what I'm trying to say. That's what he told me. That's what I'm trying to say. So Othel won. So it's okay.
I thought Othel won as well.
Yeah.
I gotcha. All right.
Maybe it was the way Othel worded it when he reported the scoring, but
yeah. Granted, it was late at night when I was reading. I think I was probably in bed, so my fault. I Steve Harvey that.
The Steve Harvey. Yo, I can't forget when Steve Harvey did that. That was hilarious. Yo, Mad said all his line and it appeared out of no way, bro. I don't know why. And Chase be like, I want Lion. And then Lion was like, I got something for your ass. I don't know where it came from. It's really came out of nowhere, but it's one of my favorites. I don't try to fix it up this way, but I love to fight. You feel me? Yeah, it was crazy, man. So they're also a nominee for their generation 2 and generation 4, respectively. Maurice and Jamal was a runoff. Me and Jamal have faced off. He beat me recently when I tried to go for the Masters 8 #1, but my heart wasn't in it. But when my heart's in it, I go crazy. I beat him in the last 4 tournaments we've appeared in. That was the luckiest streak. He used to whoop my ass. He taught me the double protect strategy. And I don't know if anybody watched the Kari semifinals, but he used feint to break my protect and did it a draining kiss. I'm like, I am up against a Ash versus Cynthia situation right now, and I don't know how I won that. I don't know if anybody people need to watch that match because we did 2 matches at once. We did the Weather Wars and then the Kari thing back to back. I'm like, dude, oh my fucking god, crazy guy right there. We went to the third round. We went to the third round in the freaking what the fuck was it? Went to the third round in the dual threat 6, and I never really beat Jamal, and I beat him then in my first tournament. And then we had the Masters 8 tournaments. We went to a best of 5. That was the craziest match. That dude was my Cynthia. Okay, it was crazy. Yo, I'd step. Remember when DJ Khaled was like, I thought I was cooked, bro. I already called my. It was like when Cynthia was bullying Ash with that spirit tube. How will you get past this Maurice Valentino? And it was a best of 3 Reg G match. That dude was a demon. But me and him have a rivalry. Feek and Scotty from Generation 3 are definitely are the next nominees. Feek and Scotty go crazy, bro. Scotty has became more of a rival because it used to be Feek and Disco. It used to be Feek and DeAndre. In fact, it used to be a 3-way big 3 anime thing between Feek, Antonio, Disco, and DeAndre. But Feek and Scotty, as the reigning members of Generation 3, they be going back and forth, and they bros. You don't see Scotty say anything crazy to Feek. Feek don't say anything crazy to him. They go bar for bar. These are just some fighting ass dudes. I really like that. So yeah, and then the last one is Scotty and Jamal. Kind of. I don't know. It kind of, sort of. No offense. No.
They fight a lot for titles. I didn't know there was like a full-blooded rivalry between them. But
I guess people thought there was, but I don't know. They just fight each other, man. I don't know. But we're gonna do a drum roll because there was a lot of people in there. So, drum roll, please. And again, it is Feek and Scotty. So Feek has gotten another win for the evening, man. Generation 3 on top.
Well done.
Scotty got him, and then Feek's going for that. Scotty would even let Feek had a chance at fighting #1 before him. They're both going for that God Tajiri title to be the second person of Generation 3 to have it. Pretty tough stuff, man. Wild. So
Scott's
yeah, man.
been a rival. I mean, the first time Scotty beat me and the first time we battled, it was a ranking cup. He was an ultra boss. Like when I was fiending for battles, for those who remember, when I was trying to get the inmate, and I was to spam the chats, just looking for fights. And then he never battled for real. So he battled. It was a crazy game. Like it was back and forth, and he won just because like he would just do some like a lucky pivot or some shit, and he got me. And from that day on, I was like, all right, like this man different. I gotta, because I thought he was sweet. I ain't gonna lie, because I ain't never seen battle since I've been here. So I was like, oh, this is easy winning ultra ball. No, ever since.
Right. Ever since then, he'll come back. But ever since then, when he comes back, I'll fill in while he's talking. But when I tell you that there was one time that Feek and Scotty were on this thing of re-challenging gyms, which you can do as a champion for double points, I believe. And Feek and Scotty had timed out on doubles twice, I think. Go ahead, Feek, finish your thought. You were saying something?
No, you finished it. Ever since then, it basically been like a rivalry and a brotherhood. Like I could be and Scotty talk a lot about strats. That's my man. So it's the rivalry is one from like If I compare it to sports, it's like Kobe and LeBron. Like it's there, but it's respect. Like this, I know this man a killer. Like if I don't bring my shit.
Right, and he even got you in the Masters 8. I thought he was going to beat him, but he
Well,
can't.
I mean, it was fitting because I got him in the first one, and his first, it made me battled, and I beat him.
That's
So it
poetic.
was kind of like, yeah. So I was like, all right, I understand. But it's cool. It's cool, man. It's cool. Everybody gonna get theirs.
Everybody gonna get theirs. That's the way. All right, and we got the last category, the toughest Tajiri region gym. Tajiri is all about our gym leagues. So shout out to Kendall Ford, Trayvon Tolson, and this Chris Shea alongside me for just regulating the gym league, right? Even Rich Mack and DeAndre Winbush. It was a mainstay in Arjana and other Black Pokemon regions, but our gym league is our shining flagship program. And so what becomes the toughest gym? How do you do the toughest gym, right? There was a lot of people, you feel me? And it came out to a photo finish. It's really crazy to read this. So we've had a lot of different gyms this year that have gone pretty crazy. Last year, even this year, I want to shout out to Feek for elevating the fire gym, the most respectable and least hot-headed that has been. So shout out to that. Scotty has really taken the electric gym to a higher thing. The ghost gym has been really good with freaking Barry. Kendall Ford has returned to both the ice and rock gyms and elevated it. Jamal Sherman with the psychic and fairy gyms with the goddamn Chance the Rapper Avi in the shit. You feel me? That's how you know it's him. From 2016, that's how you know that shit's old. Freaking Lion has been my favorite of this, bro. Whenever I needed the report to win, it's like I did the theme, I got my points. I'm like, all right, dog. I've kept Chase and a lot of people at bay for the future gym, and it's getting crazy out here. You feel me? So I would say it's been a lot. Anybody want to talk about their toughest gyms before I give the nominees? Because this deserves a conversation. Because
I gotta say, Jamie with what he did in the Poison Gym, bro. Like,
yes.
Like Jamal with the Fairy Gym is a given, but what Jamie has done with the Poison Gym, bro, over here giving niggas nightmares, bro.
Yeah, that nigga Shem waking up in the cold sweat. Okay, you heard it first in the stream. Nigga like, I will beat you one day. I'm like, bro, you're not in hell. You're playing a Pocket Monsters game. My nigga, calm down. But that's what Jamie would do to him. You feel me? It's crazy.
Got his main protagonist energy going.
Right, bro. He's about to turn into a villain arc. He's about to turn Shem into a toxic player. It got really crazy. Bro. Yeah. And one time, I am a little. People wrote me as courteous, but I'm a little bit toxic, right? When Chase beat me, right? He legit beat me. I didn't hold back. I'll tell you when I'm holding back after the match, right? I said, "This is amazing. You brought it out of me," right? And so the third match, I 6-0'd him. I was like, "Thank you," and I was like, "Oops, that's sorry."
I'm not gonna lie. When you put that in the chat, I spat my drink out. I was like, "What?"
Bro, I was really happy that he brought it out of me. So I'm like, I don't have to hold back no more. I'll take the cuffs off, right? And I'm like, oh man, I went a little too hard. What did Invincible say? I thought you were stronger. Bro, but it was great though. The freaking Paradox gym was a little cracked, you feel me? Past Paradox was cracked. Dwayne also did pretty good. But let's get the nominees. The Bug Gym, the Poison Gym, the Past Paradox Gym, and the Future Paradox. Othel was been woken up by Shem, and he's defended himself against a whole bunch of people, including Generation 5. So, it's crazy. Let's give a drum roll, please, to our last award winner.
You got it.
And it is the Past Paradox Gym run by both Feek Muhammad and Dwayne Thomas Sean. I should have designed the Past and Future Paradox. I regret making a monster because Feek took that shit and ran with it more than what's his face? Freaking Mars, more than the guy in Manfred. I don't know who the guy ran it before him. I forgot his name. Sorry, no offense. And then Rich. Feek has taken it to the highest extent. He has such a team that ended up being his Elite Four team. I'm like, bro, what do you want right now? I made it too cracked to the point where he dominated in the student mentor tourney, and I was about to nerf both gyms. In fact, I did nerf both gyms because I'm like, this is too much. I made a mistake. So now you get to face him with regulation I. But Feek is so creative. He's so strong. And Dwayne, even though he was the first person to lose in a Gym v Gym match for the past Paradox to a normal gym, he's also defended himself a lot against a lot of players. He beat me thoroughly in the tryouts. So the past Paradox gym is very, very good. Them goddamn dinosaurs and prehistoric niggas, they be coming the fuck through. So shout out to that. So that's what I'll say about the past Paradox. It's nothing to play with. The future and past Paradox tied, but there was one vote that came in late in the midnight hour. Might have been Feek's girlfriend or somebody else. I have no clue. But the past Paradox inched past and they ended up winning. So, great stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Mage said he beat Dwayne in a Gym v Gym with steel.
No, yes, he handed out the first loss. Yeah. Mage was the first one. Madge was the first one who handed it off. So, congrats to him for making that feat. So, shout out to him. But anyway, that's what I'll say. Anybody have anything to say? Or we get into closing remarks.
I haven't had a chance to challenge you guys like past or future Paradox Gym. I probably will here soon once I get my strength back, but I've heard the stories. I've witnessed the carnage.
No, those teams was crazy. The past gym was fun. I can't wait to the Champions Ball. That's one of my favorite teams. I had Chase. What was he like? Was he like 0-15 against me coming to that gym?
Something like that. It was more
like
crazy than me when you had
abusive.
the fire gym. Yeah.
And then the student mentor tournament using it. It felt like a cheat code. I was like, this just ain't fair, man. I was like, this is crazy.
So, I had to lessen the Glock. You feel me? There's so much we want to talk about, man. This has been a really good year for Tajiri. Let's talk about some of the announcements that we have. Let's give a round of applause, everybody, for Traven Hardy, this person, the manager of the podcast. Everybody, for God's sake, man. He's adjusted the podcast, a draft, not in the draft league, but everything. It will be here. Champions Ball next month. We'll talk about a few announcements. We've done a lot this year. We've been the first to do a podcast, the first Black Pokemon region to do a podcast. We had interns for the first time from HBCUs, 2 HBCUs, right? We went to go to conventions, right? We went to BlurCon and DreamCon last year, but we did them for the second year in a row this year for both of them, right? So this is actually our third year going to BlurCon and everything, right? About to come up this year, and it's going to be our third year going to DreamCon as well. A lot of this has been some of my initiatives, but I couldn't do it without Tajiri and everything else representing as a brand. It's been really, really incredible work. I have some really good news for you. Tajiri is now working on a lot of new grants and a lot of new business competitions, and we want to give a world premiere right now of this Pokeball. I'm going to do a little experiment right here. So if you see my phone, it's like this. So what I'm going to do, Traven Hardy designed this Pokeball. If you press this Pokeball right here, there we go. It will lead you right to the Tajiri region right here. So Traven is able to design this piece of tech right here. Black men in tech, black boys in tech. Okay. In addition to that, if you look at him, you could be a little model, a little QVC model real quick. He has helped me finish the designs behind Tajiri's new shop about to come out with official wear with t-shirts, hats, sweatpants, and sweaters. We have listened to you. Again, this is going to be an admin talk because we got to get a couple more things with the money situated. So that's going good. But this is like we're doing a couple test runs. It's going to be drop shipped in the same way as Amazon. We've listened to our members. It's going to come in pink as well. So you can buy apparel. You can show them off to your friends. We are very, 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 very big on the brand. I'm very big on branding. Kendall is too. We're going to grow. We're the best Black Pokemon region in the world, the largest and most competitive Black Pokemon region of the world. I say largest and competitive because there's people who are larger than us, but not as active and competitive. So I'll stamp that on anything. We keep a really good culture. No one really has no crazy crash outs. We do have characters, but we keep it all respectful. We got the Champions Ball 2025 getting ready to come up. and also an update on the Masters 8 jackets. They will be coming in. Everything got situated. There's a couple little errors. This on podcast record. It will be given to you all before the Champions Ball for the first 4 sets, and then we'll make sure the other sets get before the end of the year. So shout out to Kendall for forwarding that. Everything's been straight with them, and I'll let you know when they're on the way. But we got a lot of great stuff. BlurCon 2026 is coming up. DreamCon 2026. A lot of great things for the Tajiri region. The 30th anniversary of Pokemon next year. We got like maybe a couple more tournaments to round out the year, but it's really going to be the champions of all to round out. It's going to be nuts. Get with the winning team, nigga. That's what I'm going to say. Come with us to conventions, right? Rock out. See the legacy. Get that flight. Get that hotel. We got you covered. You feel me? With the damn passes. You feel me? Rock out with your boys. Have some fun. Bring your family. Show them what the region really looking like. We going up and forever. But it's not possible without, I hate to sound like PBS, but with viewers and supporters like you. So really thank you all. We're a really great region. So shout out to Traven. We'll let you know when the t-shirts and all the apparel will be up. It was a great 2024 to 2025 year. Look out for the bingo book 2025 to 2026. And it's us. So thank you all. Any other closing remarks from anybody?
Let's do it. Any questions?
Love y'all,
comments,
man.
cuss words?
It's the best region ever.
No, 100%.
Y'all the brotherhood, man, for life.
I've been in a couple regions, and Tajiri definitely just etiquette, the way, the region carries itself from the admins to the mod, from top to bottom. Admins and mods are always on the same page. There's no fighting. Even if y'all do fight, most members don't see it. So just beautifully run, just chef's kiss, pun intended.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir.
Make sure you guys are on the lookout for any upcoming tournaments. We're working on doing things for Legends ZA, and 2026 we'll be converting to Pokemon Champions. So hope you're all ready for that. I'm sure it's going to be fun.
Okay. This has been a very innovative Tajiri Awards. Any words, Josh? Any words, Traven, our freaking incredible podcast person? Can you read off some statistics from the podcast? Also, when you get a chance, bro, that was a legendary addition to this year. Really incredible.
Hey,
you get a
will do, bro.
Go ahead, Josh. You go ahead first before Traven closes this and signs us off. Go ahead, Josh.
So everyone, right here, right now, be on the lookout for the next upcoming gym cycle. I'm going to do an old favorite. One of my best titles, one of my best records. Glad to be 5 years old. Not going to give it away, but you know. I look forward to all new challenges that come my way.
Very cool. Thank you, Lion. Appreciate it. Traven, any last words?
Okay, we're picking up these analytics. And looking at, we are loading up. Sorry for the delay.
It's all good, man. I can't believe he designed this, y'all. It's crazy. Oh, I didn't even show y'all. This is going to be for a special edition God for Tajiri people. While you're getting it up, sorry, I'm going to see the new Chainsaw Man movie, so I'm not just dressed up for the awards, but I'm dressed up like a public safety. But I want you to look at this. See this right here? No conviction.
I can't see it, Sensei. I apologize. I'm blind.
Okay. See it. Hold on, let me full screen.
Yep. This is an official. This is an official card for Tajiri region, and you get this if you're a reigning champion at Tajiri or as an admin. It's going to be great. He's working on these cards for people to purchase and people to buy. If you click on it on your phone as well, if you tap it, it will lead to a custom page on the region. So look, and it leads right to me and all your accomplishments. All a custom page. And he did this as a digital card that you can bring to business meetings and everything. So shout out to Traven, incredible.
I will see you guys later. I have a situation going on upstairs. Thanks, guys.
Till next time, bro. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah. Of course, thank you.
So we have gotten over. Yeah, what's up? Hey, so we got over 500 plays. Thanks to you guys, we're at 512. 200 consumption hours. Thank you so much. My gosh, guys, for a starting podcast, that's incredible. And thank you. Can't do it without you guys. Can't do it without you guys supporting us and listening when you can. Whenever you can. Just you got any suggestions, anything, let us know, man. We like doing this for you guys. We want to give you guys what you want. So yeah, interact with us and follow that follow that page, that Tajiri Region Facebook page, and maybe we'll do some more live stuff with you guys.
Great. Thanks for a very historic Tajiri Award 2025. Thank you to our hosts in the past with Jamal Sherman and Amethyst Van Dyke, Kai Black, and myself. But this has been one for the books. Thank you all for participating. Thanks for our first live recording of it. Thank you all so much. And and the podcast. Yeah. Take it easy, y'all. And signing off.
Till next time, guys. Later.